Welcome, Gamer Sutra family. This is your boy Sutra. Welcome back to another Rocket League video. Today we're going to be talking RLCS. Stay with us. Three RLCS World Championships, June 2nd through the 4th of 2017. Prize pool of $150,000. Double elimination LAN tournament held no other than Los Angeles, California. Guys, the first place is $55,000 to the winner. Second is $30,000. Third, $16,000. Fourth is $11,000. And then they're paying for the top 10 spots. So each team is actually going to get a paycheck. We have 4 North America teams, 4 European teams, 2 Oceania teams, NRG, Rogue, which was former, I think it was Atelier or something like that. Rogue actually picked them up before this tournament. So that is going to be your number 2 seed. Going in for the, let's talk about seeding for a minute. The number 1 seed in North America is NRG. Number 2 is Rogue. Number 3 is Selfless. Number 4 is Denial. European 1 through 4, you have Mock It Esports. Flipside Tactics is number 2 seed. The Leftovers is number 3. Northern Gaming number 4. 2 teams from the Oceania server. You have Alpha Sydney, Jam Gaming. Those are your number 1 and number 2 seedings. Let's talk about the bracket for a minute. Round 1, you have DNL. They're actually facing, the Alpha, DNL, and Sydney. Alpha Sydney, that's who they're playing. Alpha Sydney, their roster, they got Jake the Tyrant, Drippe, Torsus, Enigma. You've seen these guys on YouTube. They're looking pretty good. They won first place in the Throwdown Season 2 champion. They won like $3,900 or something like that. This is going to be a decent matchup here. They're going against Denial. Denial, Robitaille, Veloci, Ziri. They got the 2 American substitutes with Wismont and Swims, I think his name is. But these cats here, man, they haven't won a whole lot, but Denial's been around. They acquire the Equinox roster. Whenever you look at this matchup, it's going to be a good matchup of the day. Whenever you look at their goals for and against, they always seem to be on top. It's very rare that it goes either way. This is going to be a great matchup here with the Alpha Sydney going against Denial. And then, the next game is Jam Gaming, which they're out of the Oceania bracket, and Northern Gaming, which is a European bracket. This game is going to be legit. You got Bango, Express, Monty Connor going against the Northern Gaming squad of Remco, Maestro, and Devo. You've all seen them on YouTube. Devo just released one of his, I guess, greatest plays type deal. Mystic left in January, I believe. Devo joined Northern Gaming in January. And then in February, Turbo Pelosa and Maestro Mysterio, they join in February. This team looks good. They look like a team that could compete. The former players from this team, 2 of them are on Mock It, Pashy and Mystic, and then Greasy was a former Northern Gaming person. Now he's on Flipside Tactics. But this, whenever you look at their wins to losses, this is going to be a really good team to watch out, especially Remco and Maestro. Whenever they were on the power rankings in May, they were 3rd. You know, they were behind Flipside, and they were also behind Mocket. So this matchup is going to be something from the Oceania bracket to see if Jam could actually beat them. When you look at the Australia bracket or the Oceania server, these guys, can they come in? Can they knock off the top teams of the NA? You know, we've already seen G2 out. You know, can they knock off NRG or the Rogue? You know, we'll see. We're going to find out June the 2nd. It's June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's double elimination. The winners final, the losers final, and grand finals are all best of 7. I mean, every other match in here is going to be a best of 5. That's probably to speed up the tournament depending on the time frame and things like that. But let's just go ahead and be honest, man. This is a stack. I wish G2 Esports would have made it, but they didn't. And, I mean, that has nothing to do with anybody else but themselves. They had ample opportunity to get there. Let's go to round 2. Mocket ended up getting the bye, so they're going to get the winner, I think, of the DNL and Sydney match. Whenever you look at this, whenever you look at the Mocket roster, I mean, wow. It's pretty good. They're the number 1 ranked team in Europe right now. Fairy Peak, K-Dot, Mystic, you know, those cats, when they play together, they have great chemistry. You know, they know how to play. And, I mean, it's just going to be a fun time to watch. The round 2 continuing, you have Rogue and you have Leftovers. When you look at this Rogue team, it's made up of Matt Dixon, Sizz, which everybody knows Sizz. He plays with the Rizzle Sizzle combination, and then Turtle. You look at this team. You know, on May 9th, I think it was the beginning of this month, they acquired the Rogue acquired Atelier. Matt, Sizz, Turtle, Syntex, and Red as the substitutes. But this is a team to watch, man. I like watching Sizz play. I like watching his YouTube stuff. Sometimes his antics, I guess you could say, kind of get to me a little bit, just because he needs to be more. Maybe it's just a persona that he's doing, but he just needs to be a little bit more professional, a little bit more laid back. But I guess that's just him. I mean, who am I? I'm nothing. Anyway, I'm just bringing you the RLCS news. NRG actually from North America has the bye there. F3 selfless play in that round 2. That matchup right there is going to be unbelievable. The number 3 seed going against the number 3. Is it selfless? Yeah, it's the number 3 seed in North America going against the number 2 EU team of Flipside Tactics. That's another team that you got to be on the lookout for. You know, with Cuxer and Greasy and Marky Duda. That team right there, you know, it's going to be a fun weekend. You know, a buddy of mine's already got his tickets to the RLCS. I wish I could go. I have vacation, I think, a week after, so I wasn't able to make the RLCS this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, I can make it in the next couple of days, or next couple of years, next couple of days. But, you know, I'm just looking at this bracket and the LAN and what they're going to do. DNL Sydney. In the round 1 must watch for me is going to be the NG and Jam, and then in the round 2 is going to be the Rogue and the Leftovers. That game right there to go into round 3. Then you if you lose, you got to come out of the losers bracket, and it's gonna be tough, man. Not gonna say that it can't be done. I'm just saying that it's gonna be very, very, very difficult to come out of that bracket. Guys, good luck to everybody that's going to the RLCS. If you're a fan of the Rocket League series, please like this video. Please subscribe. You're going to have Gibbs. You're going to have all the top commentators there. Please be safe on your travels. Guys, I appreciate you swinging by my channel. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.